Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in a new video. So today's video is about drawing a cat in color pencil for you. I hope you would enjoy this cat drawing along with me. You can check out all of the materials that I'm using in this tutorial in the description down below. Also, you can note down the color palette that I'm using in this cat drawing by pausing the video. So let's jump into the tutorial. As you can see that I already had the cat sketched out by using the freehand method. And now I'm going in with the indentation process by using this wooden tool. So I'll create the fur by using this technique that will help me a lot to create a fur. So later on, I'll build up some layers to give them a realistic depth. So indentation is basically a technique to pop up the highlights by creating the depth on the paper by using any indenting tool. So now I'm starting off the cat by mapping out the marking of the cat with the dark brown color. After mapping the marking, I'll go ahead with the eye drawing of a cat. So for the eyes, I'll first outline the upper and the lower eyelid with the brown and then later with the black colored pencil by FaberCastell Classic. After that, I'll pick some greens for the base and the detail of an iris. So these will combine really well for the eye study. Here I'm using this Olive Earth by Derwent color pencil, which is very soft to merge with the classic color pencils, and this will give your drawing awesome blending. After that, I'm using this Chinese white to blend the color all together. I'm using here Jelly Roller pen by Sakura for the highlights in the iris, so then the narrated eye looks more realistic. You can also use the corrector pen for the highlighted purpose and then scrap out the excessive white with the traffic. I'm using here dark green and black to enhance the depth in the iris. Let's moving on to the cat fur drawing. So for the fur drawing, I'm starting off with the upper eyelid of the eye, using the light brown color for the base and then dark brown for the second layer. I'll repeat the same procedure in the lower eyelid, but here I'm adding some orange tone to make them stand out and more vibrant. So that's how I use these browns to draw the cat fur combined with some other colors like orange and beachy pink that would look so vibrant by combining these all together. But for the complete fur drawing, I'll use these 3 to 4 colors. And I also blend them out along with the application of the layers. As you can see this, I'm using dark brown to mark the darker areas of fur by leaving certain areas for the highlights and where the highlights are going to be. So leave them as light as possible. So now I'm working on the nose. When it comes to the nose of the cat, or you can say the bridge of the nose, the fur direction is changing, going to upward toward the forehead and the downward towards the nose. So I'm using here some orangish and yellowish tone combined with the chocolate color by a Derwent pencil to get a desired result. So for the basic nose shading, I'm using here some peach and sanguine and Chinese white colors combined to get a smooth base shading result, and later on I'll create some more detail over it. After that, I'm building up some more and more layers on the cat fur pattern marks, and then I'm creating some textures over the ear of the cat as well by using some gray and light browns and a bit touch of black in that. So for the second eye of the cat, I'm repeating the same process on the left eye of the cat using the same palette as I have used before in the previous eye. For finishing the second eye of the cat, I am now working on the side of the cat. I'm using here some browns for the sides of the cat, and then with the help of blending stump, I'll blend them out thoroughly. Also, I'm creating some small kind of a mold texture around the nose area of the cat and adding some more texture that will create a realistic effect of around the skin of the cat. I'm using here gray for the mouth or the chin area of a cat, as the chin area is very light in color. So for the ear, I'm using here gray and some light brown for the ear texture and leaving some of the areas unsaturated to get a highlight effect. I'm re-enhancing the area around the mouth of the cat and giving some details around the whiskers of the cat, and this will stand out more nicely by giving a depth in this area of the cat. Going back to the nose area, where I'll create some texture over the nose area because it looks so flat and doesn't look realistic. So for this, I'll use first Sanguine color by Derwent pencil, and then I'll use chocolate color also by Derwent pencil, so for giving some depth. So now I'm working on the neck area of the cat. For the neck, I'll first darken the outline of the neck or the rest of the body of hair. And then I'll draw the fur of the rest of the body and divide it into the shapes by following the reference photo. I'm using here the browns family as light brown, dark brown, and some touch of black as well. So don't draw individually here, that will make you more confused. Always try to learn drawing here into the shapes, as I'm drawing here the fur by considering them as a clump. So this will help me to draw the fur more accurately than focusing on the individual hair. So for more, you can follow along with me to learn in detail how I am creating these fur into clump. Now I'm adding some detail in the fur by using the craft knife. So I'll create some highlights by scratching the paper carefully. So this will pop out the white hairs and some highlighted area in between the fur. After the final touch-ups and detail, here is the final trunk for this tutorial. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.